Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm bringing you another Varus deck. Now, I know that on Friday I kind of mentioned that I didn't think Varus was that strong, and then while I still believe that I think Varus is the weakest of the three new champions, I think this pairing with Varus and Pantheon is probably the best Varus deck out there, even better than Varus Akshan. Now, the deck has been floating around by a player named Fake Hero, who's another content creator. If you're not following them on Twitch, go ahead and give them a follow. And I know Fake Hero was playing a lot of Pantheon Varus. Now, this is kind of like a variation of their list that is just playing that whole archetype. Now, the idea with these two champions combined is that they kind of have the same level of condition when you think about it, right? Pantheon requires you to target 5 different rounds. And that, even if you just do it once every round, that already gets you about over halfway there to your Varus, right? Varus takes 8, 5 out of 8, you know? And then you add stuff like momentous choice, etc. to just kind of tuble level the Varus, and that way you have 2 threats. You have a big Pantheon that the opponent have to worry about, and you also have a big Varus. The rest of the deck is kind of playing towards that Pantheon mid's win condition, because remember, Pantheon the Master was so good because you have access to like strikes, right? You still have that with Varus as a champion because you have access to the Fierce Wilder. And all the additional equipment kind of lets you just put a lot of pressure on the opponent and be able to get there. Additionally, we also get to play this card called Lunar Cultist, which, when you have an ally equipped, can give you up to 2 gems. But as soon as you summon her, she really gives you 1 gem right away. So this card actually ends up being better than Mountain Goat because you get the gem right away, meaning that you can play it right away. And then you get another one when you equip an ally. And we play a lot of equipment. So we're playing the double lodestone, we're playing true wandering shepherd, we're playing triple Varus. So those 8 equipments are usually enough to get us there. We're even playing 1/10 in prospect in case that we need to search for that lodestone or one of our units to actually get us there. The deck is kind of very similar to like Akshan Pantheon or Pantheon Fiora, except playing the Varus package instead to kind of serve as an alternate win condition that's a little bit better than even Fiora. So let's go again through the rest of the cards. Bakai, really nice, right? Allows you can play this now because we're playing Varus. Lets you predict into Pantheon or anything else that you want. Saga Seeker, self-explanatory. This guy can just get so big because of all the equipment. You're able to recycle the equipment on him. Momentous Choice, Chef's Kiss, gets you 2 out of 3 other ways to be able to join your Varus if you're able to duplicate this, and it's a really good card to potentially percent lethal with Varus or Pantheon. 1/10 in prospect just to kind of add a little bit more consistency into our deck. The Cultist, as I already spoke about it. Pel Cascade for the draw. Lodestone for the equipment. 2 Hush to kind of protect ourselves against some of those like pesky overwhelm win conditions that are currently out there. Just kind of to allow us to kind of get there. Wandering Shepherd, just equipment and another unit that we can use early on. Furious Wilder is the strike that's really necessary for us to kind of win games. Pantheon, our main win condition. Spell Shield here with this Dispense Protection. It's a 2-mana Bastion pretty much. And it's so good, right? It's so good with Pantheon because you're able to just play Spell Shield or with Varus as well. The other reason why I really like this archetype is this card, the Unending Wave. This is a 2-mana draw 2 pretty much as soon as you get any equipment on the field. This is nuts because one thing that Pantheon decks struggle with is kind of having Acro hands, whether you're playing Demacia or you're playing Akshan. With this ending wave, later in the game, if you haven't joined Pantheon yet, you just play this and you join 2 cards, which potentially could join you into a Pantheon. So it's so good. And then the Unforgiving Call lets you just survive, puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, can get you some nice trades, and then 1 Healer's Resurrection in case that your Pantheon or your Varus, either one of those die. This deck is so good in my opinion, and it's probably the best version of Pantheon. I do like it better than Fiora. I like it better than Vayne. I still iffy whether it's better than Akshan Pantheon because Akshan has his own things that he brings to the table, but you know, we'll kind of see how this deck develops. Hope you enjoyed the games coming up today, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. See you at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. In this matchup, we're going against Varus Akshan. And we're going against Bones. So I'm looking for... I wasn't looking for an equipment, right? Or Pantheon, but I think I need to keep the Cultist. Yeah, we got the Pantheon. I meant to change this card, by the way. I did mean to change this card, so I had to go back and change it. Do I care about this one drop? I think I'd rather start working on the Pantheon level up. I think I'd rather start working on the Pantheon level up. I think I'm gonna go Cultist, play the Gem, and then play the Shepherd next turn. We can just chill here, that way the opponent has a harder time attacking with action. We can Shepherd. I guess I can, if the opponent open attacks, I guess I try to block, and if, obviously if they have like a equipment or something, like a buff to the action, we can always just play the second one. But the opponent didn't do that, so let's just go here.
Anyone seen any sheep around here?
We still lose to the Shapestone though, which is a little bit problematic. I have just tapped out of mana. Wow, that's triple Bakai. Okay, so they predicted a Darkin, and then decided to skip it out of the way. And not attack. There we go. And not attack, and that's all I wanted to see, right? We have the Gem here. This is interesting. I definitely have to put at least one Gem on this unit. The only fearsome blocker the opponent has is this Batai. Alright, so we can safely go like this. Put the gems on this girl. Oh, that's huge. Is it actually the lodestone though? I feel like I have enough support that I don't need the lodestone. I think I'm actually gonna take the draw. I think I'd rather take the draw. Yeah, I think the draw is actually correct at this point. Just because we have so much more support, right? I think I'm gonna play momentous choice. I'm gonna force him to have an answer for this momentous choice.
This way, come along.
I'm gonna force him to have the answer here and just have them use cards. I think I have to force Bones to use cards here. Yep, like, look, we got an absorber out of that. I'm chilling. I'm a-okay with that for sure. We can play Pantheon and then transfer the Sandmore Amulet to it so that we can trigger the Fated this turn. Maybe playing Pantheon is a risk here because now opponent has access. Okay, yeah, actually, so that was a risk, right? Because now opponent has access to a second action here. Yeah, they do. There we go. So it should have been the Cultist then. We kind of baited ourselves. I wasn't thinking of the Discord, right? So I didn't think about the Discord being an option that they could play. I think Bones is the first person I actually seen play that card. So I think it's too early for me to draw. I think it's too early for me to draw. I think I'm just gonna play for the Shepherd. Maybe we can even play the Amulet here. Opponent has... Okay, yeah, so I think we can just play for the Amulet here, right? Just that way we level up the Pantheon. We can just chill here. Okay, we can play a second Cultist just so that we have blockers. Yeah, that's a lot of gems, I know. There's the Varus now. Varus is gonna be leveled up. Blood letters. I'm kind of scared of losing this Varus, right? I guess we can level up the Varus. Let's go here. Let's go here first. The top is not bad. We're gonna have to let the action go. Opponent only has 2 cards. We have... I think we're gonna have the advantage with this wave. We just need to draw, obviously, the Pantheon from it. Don't think I actually commit the Varus just yet. I think I definitely do now, though. Okay, we can actually bring Pantheon back here as well. Oh, that's not true, because Pantheon is gonna be weaker than this Varus. So for us to bring Pantheon back, we have to do the Resurrection first. Maybe we don't play for Pantheon anymore. Maybe we just go for the Resurrection here. Opponent could technically have Quicksands.
I will surpass these mortal constraints.
go here. This gives me a second Varus, right? Which lets me... Oh, we also whiffed. We actually whiffed, huh? So I want to kill this Varus, I think. More than I care about that action. I think that's correct. I think we go here.
Your will crumbles easily.
I guess we could kill both. I don't know if I actually care about killing both. I think I'm just gonna go for one here. Opponent can bring it back, but they're gonna have a lot of resources that they need to do before bringing it back. Okay. And chilling here. Okay, they get their own resurrection. I guess we could have brought Pantheon back anyways, huh? Let's do it now. I could have brought Pantheon back anyways. I mean, because Varus hasn't died yet. So let's bring it up now. Go like this. Force the opponent to have their own second Varus if they want to kill this Pantheon. We don't get the spell shields. That's a little bit unfortunate. So if the opponent has a second Varus, we are a little bit in trouble here. Okay. It's not bad. I don't want to spend the mana, to be honest. I think we just go like this. Opponent's playing like if they have a second Varus. If they don't do anything, they just lose next turn, though, don't they? We cannot play both Varus and... I mean, I guess we can send one of them back. I'm scared of losing both. I guess we have the Pel Cascade. I'll pass. Make it on them to do something. Oh. Okay, so if they have Absolver plus the other spell... I forgot the name of it. So if they have Absolver plus the other spell exactly, they could just win this. So we just pass?
Their minds are so fragile.
I wanna send both my champions back. I don't wanna lose both champions. It's kind of unfortunate that we drew two champions here, but I really don't wanna lose the champions. I think it was fine like this, because opponent could have the Absolver plus the 2-mana spells that doubles the value, and I really didn't want to lose to that. Yeah, there you go, the Curse of the Tomb. That's the name of it. Curse of the Tomb, and they could easily have had Absolver too. And I really, really didn't want to lose to that. I guess opponent could have the Strike here. There it is. But that's not enough to... Oh, it is. It is enough to kill it. It is enough to kill it because the opponent put the Curse of the Tomb. So I guess I took that damage for no reason. But I mean, the Pantheon stays alive, and we have Quick Attack to kill that Varus. So, like... I mean, we could also just go for lethal. Opponent has to predict into something. The problem here is if they get another strike, then we lose Pantheon as well. And now we don't have any draw for Pantheon. Solani, alright. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that as long as I can commit for the lethal here, but I don't think we can commit for the lethal. I guess we actually do. You know what? If they have it, they have it. If they have it, they have it, right? Oh, because we have Augment. So if they have it, they have it. I don't think I'm going against it. So Quicksand, they could have the strike and they don't have it. Yeah. We almost lost when we summoned that Pantheon much earlier, right? And then forgetting about the Healer's Resurrection because the Varus hadn't died. So a couple of misplays there. But sometimes Pantheon just wins us the game if the opponent doesn't have the exact answer of the Pantheon. So GG's. In this match, we're up against Vayne Gwen. Can we stand their pressure? Something tells me that we can. Something tells me that we absolutely can. Varus is interesting, but I don't know if Varus is the right answer. The wave, we played 3 of it, so I think I'm okay kicking it for now and potentially join it later. Ooh, that's a little bit of an awkward hand. Actually, I mean, I don't hate it. Honestly, it might be okay, right? It lets us kill the Vayne and lets us kill the Gwen potentially. So it's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. So let's play Lodestone here. I'm okay blocking like this. We can do the Shepherd afterwards. I just want to make sure that doesn't take too much damage and that we don't get aggro down, right? Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be that's a game-winning card right there. I like the Pot of Pain slightly better, just because I want the additional health. Okay, I'm done to pass. I don't need to attack. The attacking is on you, my friend, because if you play Gwen here, you just get killed like this. The opponent's gonna think I top deck that because I play that from my right, so they don't know that I still have this other 2 in my hand. And if you attack with the host, we just block with the Shepherd. Alright. I'm gonna pass again. I don't need to do anything. It's in the opponent to play something. So I don't need to do anything here. If the opponent wants to burn that mana, I'm okay with that. Our guy here is so big that it's not a big problem. I really don't want him to play... Gwen. I guess let's go for it. Let's go for it. We have the Hush, if anything. This heals our Saga Seeker. Yeah, cool. You have quick attack. We can attack like this if we want to. Do I want to? Do I even want to attack like this? I don't know if I care. I do want to trade though. I do want to trade. Yeah, let's trade. I do want to trade.
May I see your invite?
You're giving me both? Why? These gave me both? Why? You really think I was gonna let that, like, actually attack? You really didn't think I was gonna let that attack, right? No way. We need Pantheon or Varus. We can get Varus here by playing the Undying Wave. I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Oh, we got a second Varus as well. So opponent's gonna know that we have the second Varus in our hand.
Another guest. Wonderful.
Let's go here. Make triggers our Fada here, makes this bigger. Opponent can kill this Varus. I think I'm okay with that. I just need to make sure that the Tarosh... Actually, we could probably kill the Tarosh too, by the way. It's kind of crazy.
I am ready.
Can actually kill the Tarosh too.
Is this the face of fear?
Let's just push damage. One is down to 7. What do they have? Cataclysm? And then we just, I guess we lose the unit here. And that's okay. Do I care? Do I care? I don't think I do. Because we have the freezes for next turn. Do I want to play this? I think I want to see if I can get Pantheon. Perfect. So that's what I wanted to predict. We have a second Varus here. This guy doesn't really scare me. And now what? YOLO? YOLO? Remember, we have the freezes, right? So we have the double freeze here. So I'm not really scared of anything here. I guess what we can do is that we can go ahead and do the Furious Wielder and just get rid of this Yoao. Or do we just play Pantheon? Because obviously if we play Pantheon, then the opponent can deny our... Yeah, I think we go like this. So we go like this, so that the opponent doesn't increase the cost of our freeze. Right? So this way we're not worried about the freeze. And we're gonna have even more keywords here. Yeah, that's game winning. That's literally game winning. Nice Concerted Strike though. I didn't play around Concerted Strike whatsoever, so that was a nice Concerted Strike from the opponent. Just wasn't enough. We can even block. We can even block here if the opponent attacks.
There is no forgiveness.
If they have the answer for this, then they have it, but I don't think they do. And that's game. Because then we open attack for lethal next time. So the triple Furious Wielder was kind of nutty against this matchup, but the Saga Seeker just puts in a lot of work as well, just because of how thick he gets. So GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Viktor Seraphine Shadow Owls. So opponent does have answers to removals, including like pings and stuff. Do we need to keep Pantheon? Do we need to keep Pantheon? Not with this hand. If I had like other early units, yes. Okay, we ended up getting the Saga Seeker and we ended up getting the Pantheon anyways. If I had more other early units, I would have absolutely kept it. But it's kind of hard to justify that. We can pick the Lodestone. It's a nice equipment, right? He also lets us push damage here. And then we can just put the Lodestone in the Bakai and start walking around Pantheon. It also enables the rest of our equipment cards, so that's not bad. We go here. At this point, we're trying to use Turbo level Pantheon, so I think, okay, opponent goes for the Quietus. That's actually fine, because I was going to transfer the Shepherd equipment anyways. It sucks losing the Lodestone, right? Definitely sucks losing the Lodestone. But it's not like impossible either for us to come back from. Because we get the Scout.
Anyone seen any sheep around here? I lost mine.
We get the Scout. When it has a second Quietus, that's when it can get really problematic for us. We probably do want to transfer the Scout to Pantheon at some point. But I also don't want to give them... Oh, okay. Opponent just did it for us? That's perfect. Because I was going to attack with that anyways. I was going to attack with that anyways. Just to transfer over the Scout stuff. Sure. We can play a second Wandering Shepherd. Okay, I think I have to be okay with that. I think I have to be okay with that Mystic because I need this. I need this for later, right? I need this for later. We can still go like this. Problem with the Shepherd's Authority is kind of useless, but I think it is pushing more damage, so I actually prefer it. Because he's putting a lot more pressure on the opponent, and I don't care, obviously, if that thing blocks, if it gets blocked by the minion. So, now Pantheon is still probably too early for it to make sense.
Oh dear.
So I guess we just attack like this, opponent just blocks and they take no damage. If we go Cultist, we can attack with the Cultist as well. Alright, cool. So let's go like this. This let us trigger the Pantheon. Yeah, I'm okay with the opponent resummoning that minion over and over again. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean passing the equipment over to the next unit is fine. Like opponent's using all the removal right now, and I don't think I have a problem with that. Like, why are you spending so much removal on these units? Huh? I'm confused. I like Momentous Choice because it will enable us to get Varus. So Momentous Choice is really nice and potentially getting us Varus. Why don't we just play Pantheon here I guess opponent could easily have access. I mean, no, we have a spectrum, right? So opponent could technically have a vengeance here that costs 4 mana, but they don't have it. Okay, so we just play Pantheon, put this card in the Pantheon. Oh well, they could still have it. Put this card in the Pantheon, maybe we get the spell shield. Opponent has to really use a bunch of pings, so it's very likely they don't have a way to ping the spell shield. And thank you, just like that, now we have Scout in our Pantheon. That's level go.
We cry out, no more gods, no
More
more
time. And we can actually trigger the fader again by using the gem right here. Lifesteal, quick attack. Okay, no spell shield. No spell shield is a little bit unfortunate. Regardless, the spell shield gets beat by Seraphine. Quick attack, lifesteal, regen, tough. We're gonna just start with the Scout attack, force the opponent to have the vengeance or something. Doesn't have it? Doesn't have the vengeance, so are we just presenting lethal then? Yeah, let's just present lethal. This also gets us 2 out of 3 from Varus, and then we play the spell shield. Alright, opponent just goes down to 5, just like that. Stun. You know what? Let's force him to have it. Let's force him to have it. Let's force him to have the answer. Let's force him to have the answer for this. Because this is presenting lethal here, and opponent didn't play vengeance right away. The fact that they rely on the Sleepy Trouble, okay, they got the... Alright, they got it, they got it, they got it. They got it, so I guess we just go ahead and play... Varus, I guess? And have a second threat here, in addition to the Pantheon. But the Varus is not really doing a lot, right? I'm gonna just play Varus and have the opponent either pass, right? The thing is that this costs 3, so this doesn't get duplicated, so our Pantheon is safe and it has regen. I guess opponent could have the way to kill this. I mean, this is dealing 4 because of the tough, but they really use Mystics, Unspeakable Horrors, and the High Note. Okay. I'm not gonna attack with Varus because the paddle style kills me. So I don't know what the opponent expected me to. Not sure what they're expecting me to attack with Varus. Doesn't copy it because you already used it once. So that's already another removal there. So we just... the bad thing is that we are kind of a little bit low on resources. We are a little bit low on resources. This is not the card that we want. In this matchup, this doesn't matter. So in this matchup, it doesn't really matter. What if you play the Shepherd's Authority here? Just so that this has more health. Because the Shepherd's Authority is like pseudo healing my unit. So it's like pretty much healing my unit. Which is really nice. Just a little bit annoying that we ended up not getting really great keywords. We can transfer this back over. Need to keep the Scout in the Pantheon, so we don't do anything like this. We attack. One is digging. Okay, so that's a 6-mana progress. They could get them into the Vengeance, but then how do you deal with the Pantheon? With the Varus. Yeah. Crazy that we didn't roll Spell Shield, but we did roll the Scout on the equipment, so you know, kind of like a variance on the rolls. So GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Akshan Vayne, and we're going against Fake Hero, who was one of the people that was really playing this Varus Pantheon the most, right? So this should be interesting. I do like the Pell Cascade. I do like the Pell Cascade as a way to protect our Saga Seeker. The Wave actually probably could having a keep as well. The Hush is kind of nice. The Hush is definitely very nice. Yeah, so opponent goes for Bakai here. Do we just... How much do I want to slow down this Pantheon? Because do we just commit the Pale Cascade next turn with the Saga Seeker? I don't think so, right? I think we actually wait it out. But I guess having this Saga Seeker be really big, how is the opponent dealing with a really big Saga Seeker? I also don't think they are, so I think it might actually be correct to play Saga Seeker and Pale Cascade. Because if we make our Saga Seeker big enough, none of the opponent's units will be able to attack.
I will die when I am ready.
So I think this is fine. I guess this will go to 3 health. This will go to 3 health here with the Pale Cascade. It'll give us the Pantheon progress. We play Shepherd next turn. I think this is fine. I think this is fine here. I'm gonna pass. I don't even need to block, in my opinion. Then we play Wandering Shepherd. Hopefully get a nice equipment here for this guy. Go like this. Our hand is a little bit awkward, right? But we did kick some art drawing away, so that's on us. We will be able to get Varus really quickly because we have Momentous Choice and Wielder. I guess when I say really quickly, I mean it's still gonna be a while, but I can see myself using this Momentous Choice here shortly. There we go. Oh, I kind of like the tough. Kind of like the tough, but the combat reel is also really nice. Wow, this is a tough one. Ah, pun intended. No, I like the tough.
Seen any sheep around here?
I like the tough because the bigger this thing gets, the more effective the tough is gonna be. Right? So the bigger the Saga Seeker gets, the more effective that tough will be.
This way, come along.
Yeah, I don't think we're blocking with the Saga Seeker. I think I want to keep this Saga Seeker as healthy as possible for now. Right? Oh, am I passing here? Because I don't want to commit the Momentous Choice until we actually... At the same time... I think I'm not passing. I think I'm going like this. Because this is giving us an additional point of health as well. Can transfer the Pan of Pain over to it right now and have Momentous Wielder. That way we still have top on it. Don't dislike it. But we can just, I mean, because we always gonna target this next turn. Yeah, I like the pain. I like the pan here. I like the pan here because I feel like the tough is gonna be more important. I mean, we lose a point of health, right? Because the lodestone gives us an extra point compared to the tough. So maybe it was correct to just wait, because now I used up the 2 mana for no reason. This has vulnerable now. We need our champions. Okay, Bakai is really good. Gives me a blocker. You can play the Wielder on the Vayne while having Momentous Choice as a backup. I like it. I like having the Momentous Choice as a backup here. That's why I wanted to wait until I had the Momentous Choice to have the mana for both before I did it this way. So we're gonna go here. This is still a 5. And we have Momentous Choice, which can save us against almost anything. And if we play Momentous Choice, now we're gonna get the Varus in our hand. Cool. I think I'm gonna pass here. I would like to predict, but I think I'm gonna pass. Right. Golden Spatula. Let's go here. Then we can play the Bakai if we want to. Pantheon is already leveled up as well, so if we ever drop Pantheon, that'd be pretty good. Opponent gets a scout. They're gonna try to tumble. So they're gonna try to tumble. We have Hush. We have Hush. I don't know if the Hush is gonna be enough. I like the Bakai here. The wave is really nice. So we have Hush to stop the scout attack if the opponent tumbles here. And also gets rid of their ability, right? So that way the opponent doesn't have Scout. We will lose the Saga Seeker. We will lose the Saga Seeker, but I think I need to do it.
Together, stranger.
Wait, they still come back? No, wait, I hushed it. The first time with that will equip, shouldn't he hush the whole ability? Okay. Oh, alright. I was just getting baited. I was just getting baited by the eye. Okay. Got it. Got it. The eye was baiting me. I was so scared. I was actually so scared. I was like, am I seriously gonna lose because of that? Please give me Varus or Pantheon. I guess we don't get either. I guess we can get Varus right here, right? Can technically get Varus right here with a momentous choice. Ah, that sucks. That sucks that we got two spells that are not really great. I might use the Hush here, to be honest. I'm still taking 6 damage. Ah, come on. That's 11? That's gonna be 11 here. So we're down to 1. We're down to 1 HP. We get our Varus, but that's pretty much it. We're down to 1 HP, meaning that we just lose the game next turn. We have just committed Varus here too, so we don't really have any way to like make Varus strong enough for like an OTK. We will need to get Pantheon, and we didn't get it. Probably had to be Momentous Choice instead of the Pan last turn, and then play Varus. I think we misplayed last turn. We misplayed last turn. We took way too much damage. We could have gotten Varus right away. If we play, instead of playing the Pan, if we just play Varus, if we just play Momentous Choice and then play Varus, we have 2 blockers, so we get to save some damage. We still would have taken 7, but we have at least taken 4 less, and we wouldn't be in this position where we are right now, where I feel like we're gonna just die. Because we don't have any heal, I guess we could potentially draw the freezes. We do have 2 Unforgiving Call for next turn that could potentially save us.
In empty moments, I hear them clamor.
When it's at 20 HP and we're at 1. The Fake Hero will have to absolutely misplay for this to work. Now they didn't go for lethal last turn, so which tells me they probably don't have a buff in their hand. Well, that's great. I guess we're gonna Pelt Cascade here. I can't lose that Varus. Can't lose that Varus, so we're gonna Pelt Cascade here. Opponent goes to the Absolver. I guess we're okay doing this now, because now if we actually do draw, opponent should play their unit, right? If opponent plays the Dark Ages, they should be fine. Sorry, if the opponent plays Joral, they should be fine. Because at most, all I can do is this. That's only 2. I guess one more time, right? One more time. If we draw...
What good is mercy?
If we draw into the Unforgiving Call, we have 2 of them in our deck. Then we technically win, but we don't have any other draw. We need to get another Burst Speed spell. Yeah, we don't have a way to draw here. Maybe he plays around it. Nope. Doesn't play around it either. It makes sense, right? You just play Joral. Also, the Unforgiving Call doesn't win because one of them is gonna go for the Joral. Meaning that the opponent still has 2 attackers. Yeah, that 4 damage that we took from the Merciless Hunter just completely screwed us. They did have Absolver. But I should have just did that play. I don't know. I played too fast. That's on me. That's absolutely on me.
They can stall their fate, but they
Yeah.
cannot deny.
GG's.
Cannot run.
I underestimated just how much damage I was taking. So in this matchup, we're going against Ashe LeBlanc. So Ashe LeBlanc is kind of bad for us, right? All these freezes are going to be really bad against our units. We also don't have a great hand. Pantheon is nice, but we needed early drops for us to really have a good chance. Not our champions. I mean, I guess Varus is nice because it will enable... Actually, Varus kind of counters freezes, right? Because he gets buffed up as you use spells. Varus will enable our equipment stuff, which is not bad. But that's about it. That's about all that Varus is doing.
I'm through waiting.
I guess that's actually super important though. That is important. That is important. But Varus technically does counter the freezes, since Varus gets buffed up every time we use a spell. This Shenanigans Corruption is also going to be really good later on.
Not and ready.
Okay, that's the calling. So for the calling, we can just go Momentous Choice. And this goes up to 4. That's what I was thinking about. If opponent has Troll Shan, we can do the spell shield. Yeah. We go like this. And we get a third Varus, and we took out the Calling Strike. Cool.
We deliver their end.
I guess we could have literally just gone for... no. The spell shield was enough to just save us, right? We didn't need to do the Momentous Choice. But I kind of like taking out the Troll Shan. Oh, that's huge. That's huge because I needed a way to start leveling up Pantheon. So this lets me do exactly that while still keeping another Varus in my hand. Also gives me blockers, which we desperately needed too. So now we have ways to easily level up our Pantheon.
Petty war. There is no.
Gonna go like this. Troll Shan. So this gives +1, right? I guess we can go ahead and kill that if we wanted to, but I don't know if we need to. Do we actually need to kill? I don't think we need to. I think I'm okay using up the second Troll Shan. We just go for the gem here. Play Pantheon. Play another gem. And just chill. Start making the Pantheon a big threat.
Today we say enough.
So we can start making the Pantheon a big threat here. Because of the gems. Do I want to actually do anything else here? I think we can pass. Because opponent knows we have the Chain of Corruption. So opponent will not be able to actually attack. Okay, so we can just stun this Ashe, right? Can we just stun this Ashe? Or do we just go for the free... Like, if we go for Furious Will, their opponent's gonna probably have the answer for it. So I kind of prefer doing the stun. This also makes our Pantheon a little bit thicker. Especially because we have so many Pantheons anyways. So we go like this. Pantheon goes to 5. Allows me to block almost everything. Flash Freeze. Calling Strike, right? Okay, yeah, you messed up. Nice try, though. Nice try, but you messed up. Got a little bit too greedy. Got a little bit too greedy against something that plays the Furious Will. That's a card I haven't played against before. Lure Skirmish, destroy an enemy's equipment. And an ally. So he was trying to go for the strike. By the way, I'm more than willing to sacrifice Varus right here too, by the way.
Don't stand against us.
Should we commit the Furious Will? No, I don't think we commit the Furious Will there because we can just replay Varus, right? We can just replay Varus, and then we can play the third Varus. We have exactly 8 mana. Well, we have 8 mana, so we can play the Varus Chain of Corruption, allowing us to level up the Pantheon. And kill that Ashe, right? Let's go ahead and get a Faded Trigger here. We have the Furious Wielder. Opponent could technically have Harsh Winds. If we get Spell Shield here, then we're definitely pulling with Pantheon. Varus also levels up. I didn't even realize that Varus is gonna level up in this turn, so that's a nice little bonus. The fact that we ended up with like a triple champion hand is kind of crazy. Yeah, we got the Spell Shield, Quick Attack, Challenger, Elusive. So let's just go ahead and kill this girl right now. And call it like that. I guess we could technically just... I don't think we're gonna have lethal, by the way. That's why I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna play safe because I don't think we have lethal. Yeah, like see, opponent had the Unforgiving Cold. Furious Wielder now, or do we play around? I guess we can do it now and then just attack, just do it after the turn, right? We could also technically... No, we only get up to 2. Yeah, we can do it after the turn. Let's go ahead and kill this archer. Then we can do the Wielder on the Ashe anyways. And opponent just gave it to us, so that's cool. Because if I did it in the stack, if the opponent has a freeze, then they get to keep their Icebell Archer alive, and that would have been a mistake, right? If we let the Icebell Archer stay alive, that's a problem. It's the same difference whether we did it before or after. I know our Pantheon technically gets a little bit hurt by the Ashe, but it's not a big deal, so GG's. In this matchup, we'll be going up against Vayne. Vayne Zed. I almost say Varus. Vayne. Okay, so... Ooh, this is problematic. I don't like the Varus. I like the Pantheon. I think Varus can wait. This is not a bad hand. So what I'm saying that this is problematic because they can like kind of outgrind us. However, this hand looks pretty good for us. We can start with the Forsaken Bakai. We don't need to play the Saga Seeker just yet. I think I want to skip, to be honest. Like, I don't like the Varus this early. So I think the skip is actually correct. I think I want to get like... Shepherd is not bad, right? Shepherd is not bad. Because I want to be able to trigger the Pantheon level up. Yeah, we'll play the Saga Seeker here. We'll play the Wandering Shepherd on the Saga Seeker, and that gives us a really good blocker.
Monsters still lurk in
Yeah, so we go like this. Sure. Combat Reel. That's not a bad one. Now we have enabled our equipment stuff, which is what I was looking for. You can't... I guess they can, right? If they have the equipment, they can tumble here. So if they have the tough equipment, yep, there you go. If they have the tough equipment, they can definitely tumble there. Bro, that seems like a very greedy tumble. That seems like a greedy tumble. I guess you're gonna continue generating, but you just spent 3 mana for it. Don't know if I actually agree with that. We're gonna go here. I just need to make one Saga Seeker be like so big that the opponent cannot do anything about it. Unfortunately, we don't really get there, you know? Like, this one is fine, but it's not like unbeatable for the opponent. Sure. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We'll go ahead and, you know, we can put it on this, like, next turn and just continue transferring the equipment. This doesn't matter to me because we have the Hush. Opponent just needs to try to level up that Vayne, but the opponent's Vayne is just gonna lose the Pantheon, right? Like, how does the opponent deal with this Pantheon? Can't attack with Zed anymore. Can't really attack with Zed anymore. Okay, never mind. Because opponent decided that attacking with Zed is correct.
Stand up.
This way, come along.
So, is it actually better to kill the Vayne instead of the Zed? I guess we only have Pale. So I think I block like this. We take that 3. We have the Pantheon. Opponent goes for the Twin. We go Pale Cascade. That way we kill it. We could have killed the Vayne, but I figured the opponent was kind of telegraphing that Pale Cascade based on the way that they were playing there. As long as we keep enough mana for Hush, I'm not concerned about the Gringblade duo. So what we can do is that we can play the Combat Reel. That way the Pantheon gets even bigger. And then we get... Oh, that's even better. So now we can actually just kill that Vayne outright with the Furious Wielder. Okay, so opponent's gonna go Rally, which is not really gonna do anything. Vayne dies. We attack with Pantheon. Opponent rallies, attacks for 2. Alright. Now what? You can attack. Oh, wait. Yeah, we still push 7. Opponent, because the barrier went into the elusive, right? So opponent literally cannot attack, so they just use that rally for nothing. And now we can just stun whatever you... Oh, so never mind, we just freeze. So we just freeze whatever unit the opponent plays, and that should be game. We can transfer over this equipment, I guess, to here. I want to do it here and trigger. So this is 4. We have 8. Do I have to keep the hush? No, I think we go like this. We go like this. We can always just freeze, so I'm not scared of the Vayne. Couldn't make our Pantheon bigger, but it's fine. This is still enough to kill Vayne if the opponent attacks with her. We even have elusive, so now we can actually block the Young Witch too. Like opponent lost. They only have 1 card left, and we have this whole hand. The Unforgiving Call is so good. So good. So yeah, GG's. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed those games. We got our butt kicked by Fake Hero himself in this video, who, like I said, was the person that kind of worked in this deck. But what can I say? I thought it was a pretty close game. Just got a little bit too greedy with my blocks there and with the units that I summoned. So lesson learned. The other wins, you kind of see just the power of this deck with Pantheon and Varus, and just how much value you can get. And the Cultist just puts so much work as well, giving you all those free gems for you to be able to just buff up your units, right? And Saga Seeker as always just puts in a lot of work. In terms of mulligan for this deck, I'm definitely looking for the Saga Seeker and the Lunatic Cultist as early as possible, right? So these are the 2 cards that I really want to see early in the game, Saga Seeker and Cultist, especially Saga Seeker, because it can get really bigger and bigger than the opponent can deal with. Then from there, you can keep Bakai, or you can keep Shepherd, or keep like your Pantheon, depending if you already have like a good enough early hand, like Saga Seeker plus Cultist, right? Those are the times that I will keep the Pantheon. The Shepherd is actually not bad to keep if you already have a Saga Seeker, and the Bakai, you know, if you don't have any Saga Seeker, maybe you keep it. But if you do already have a Saga Seeker, then I don't mind kicking it out of the way and try to look for something better. Don't really need to keep Varus because you're able to get it because of the Cultist spells, and you don't really want to be stuck with multiple Varus early on. But, you know, it can be matchup dependent. You can kind of play it by ear depending on how the rest of your hand looks. So again, Cultist, Saga Seeker, your main priority to look for. And then for second Bakai, Shepherd, and Pantheon if you already have your Cultist and your Saga Seeker in your hand. But anyways, enough of that. Hope you liked today's video, and if you did, make sure to remember to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post a lot of videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch Sirturmund, where we stream 2-3 times a week, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.